The 2015 NanoFlowcell Quant F Gullwing electric sports coupe. Some of you may remember the NanoFlowcell Quant E from the 2014 Geneva Motor Show, while others may know the Quant name from an ill-fated Koenigsegg concept car presented at the 2009 Geneva Motor Show, and then as the NLV Quant at the 2010 edition of the show. In 2015 we will apparently see another upgrade for the Quant, this time under the NanoFlowcell Quant F moniker. Confused yet? Don't worry, there are plenty more peculiar details about the model on the horizon, especially since it started as an electric car powered in part by the sun and evolved into an electric car that runs on salt water. The mastermind behind the Quant is a fellow named Nunzio La Vecchia, a self-proclaimed scientist, inventor, entrepreneur and philanthropist, who also finds the time to cater to his music career and glorious young Elvis Presley hairdo. On paper, the Quant looks like the green sports sedan we have all been waiting for, but there are a lot of feasibility problems with it, not to mention that La Vecchia has been linked with some shady business decisions in the past. Click past the jump to read more about the NanoFlowcell Quant F Gullwing electric sports coupe. Exterior. Forget the Tesla Model S or the ill-fated Fisker Karma, this is what a futuristic sports luxury sedan with green credentials is supposed to look like. The new Quant F has been slightly restyled compared to the 2014 Quant E, with the Liechtenstein-based carmaker also choosing to change its color from Crystal Lake Blue to a flashier red, which should exhibit the model's sexy curves in a much nicer way. The car's front end may remind some of the Porsche 918 Spider's rear end, with the Quant's headlights outline being not unlike that of the Porsche's taillights. Speaking of which, the Quant F now features a pair of headlights which use an array of backlit crystals that project a hue when the headlamps are switched on, with La Vecchia calling them quantize. The side profile features a gigantic gull-wing door that provides access to the interior for both front and rear passengers, while the overall lines are as sleek as they come. The rear end is equally sexy, with the double bubble roof hugging a similarly shaped rear window not unlike the Peugeot RCZ or a number of Zagato models. On the whole, the Quant F is certainly a looker from just about every angle, mixing futuristic and classic lines to form a very nice package. Interior. Featuring an Android-based infotainment system, the Quant provides the driver and passengers with a number of functions via a gigantic, widescreen front display that spans the entire width of the cockpit. Each passenger is surrounded by fine leather, aluminum inserts and a special type of wood, with integrated SensorFlow operating controls that blend seamlessly with the overall design. Unlike the first concept car made in collaboration with Koenigsegg, the new model features a single-door window, which the carmaker says lowers faster at the front than at the rear, making for an unusual look. Drivetrain. La Vecchia says that the newest concept features an improved powertrain, which now develops 1,075 horsepower using 4 electric motors. The new model also features a 2-speed transmission that the company has developed in-house, giving the car a top speed of over 186 miles per hour in all-electric mode. The Quant F is apparently powered by a new type of battery, which uses a salt water-based ionic liquid to store electric energy. The model's range is allegedly 497 miles, courtesy of 2 fuel tanks, each storing 250 liters of the ionic liquid, one with a positive charge and the other with a negative charge. In theory, the car's batteries work in similar ways to a fuel cell, with the reaction between the 2 ionic fluids creating electric current, which is then stored by 2 supercapacitors. The setup is known as a flow battery, hence the NanoFlowcell company name. The Quant F is said to offer a 2.8 seconds 0 to 60 miles per hour time, a top speed of over 186 miles per hour and the possibility of either all-wheel drive or RWD, both options featuring electronically controlled torque vectoring. It sounds great on paper, especially looking at the zero emissions bit, but I'm almost convinced that those are just numbers to draw in investors, especially since not a single running prototype of the model has been spotted. This is despite the company getting a German TÜV certificate in 2014, which in theory allows the Quant to be tested on public roads. Drivetrain specifications. Prices. This is a concept car that features a futuristic and unproven means of propulsion. The production model, if there ever is one, will probably go for more than $1 million. Competition. Tesla Model S P85D. Featuring a more traditional way to harness electric power for its two electric motors, the Tesla Model S P85D is currently the world's fastest accelerating sedan. In the so-called insane mode, the P85D can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, while an upcoming wireless update will allow it to do it 0.1 second faster. Those numbers come thanks to a combined output of 691 horsepower and 687 pound-feet of torque, while the car's EPA range is 253 miles. Starting at a little over $100,000, the Tesla Model S P85D also comes with the added practicality of 2 luggage compartments and pair of child-sized jump seats in the rear, thus offering room for up to 7 passengers. Tesla has an ever-increasing network of supercharger stations, which allow its customers to charge their cars for up to 180 miles of range in around 30 minutes. Conclusion. In theory, the technology sported by the Quant F sounds like a dream come true, especially for environmental car aficionados, not to mention the fact that the concept looks drop-dead gorgeous. Getting back to Earth, the company could use a much better PR firm to handle its internet persona. While doing a bit of digging on him, I came across a Swiss article that said La Vecchia was ordered by court to pay back approximately 44 million Swiss francs to the heirs of a wealthy Zurich woman. Allegedly, his physics doctorate is phony, and the self-proclaimed inventor and musician charmed an old woman into investing huge sums of money in his revolutionary solar power technology. If some of you remember, the original Koenigsegg Quant was said to harness electricity via a special solar film applied on the car, but the Swedish hypercar manufacturer has since cut all ties with Nunzio, with the company's official website not even mentioning the 2009 concept car. All this dubious information, paired with the unfeasibility of actual production for the Quant, makes me think that it will be just another good-looking concept car that won't go anywhere. Love its sleek exterior design, gorgeous interior, outstanding performance. Leave it likely just vaporware company owner may be linked to shady businesses, not cheap if it ever gets put into production.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.